Kim good for SPS, and Mart's also wanting SPS, so let's go ahead and generate a seed here. Seed will be 4654D4, and of course, every game we will increment the first two digits of that seed, unless specified that you want to re-roll or something like that. If that's something you guys want to agree on, that's fine by me. But, there we are. Marts will get level selection. Options are 15 and 18. You can also go all the way for one of those levels if you'd like. That's something that you two can agree on. Marts is ready for 18. And I think we might, although I cannot confirm this. Actually, what do I mean? Of course I can confirm this. Well, never mind, I can't, because the match database is broken right now and you can't switch players for whatever reason. That's fine. Both players are ready to go, and they are on the same seats. Let's go ahead and get game number 1 underway. Count it down from 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That's weird how the match database does that sometimes. It just decides to not work and lock itself off from doing things. I don't know if that's because like there's someone on there who like doesn't want to have people edit it because they're doing some comp or what, but it's kind of weird. Anyway, both players are underway. I'll probably need to fix Martz's stencil a teeny bit. There we go. And let's fix the camera a little bit. There we go. Both players underway. Marts, of course, on the left-hand side here has been a, well, veteran of the Tetris community is one way to put it, but that would also probably be a grand understatement. He's played a considerable, almost nobody can compare to the amount of matches this man has played. He's played against virtually everyone and anyone. For whatever reason, win or loss, he still comes in and does the best he can every single match he puts on. His commitment to Tetris will never waver or will never fade away, it looks like. Meanwhile, Kim is a bit of a newcomer, it seems like. I think this is only, I don't know if this is the first or second division, but they have played a few matches before. Currently has a 2-8 win-loss record with a 668k PB. Current lead is with Kim, the 110 to Martz's 68. So Kim is ahead by about 40,000 points, which is roughly near 2 Tetrises. Oh, a couple of misdrops here from Marts, and not too happy about that. Kim, although, not with a great board either, so both players will have to be careful when digging this out. Make sure not to get that board too high. I think that was a bit of an early shift there for Kim. But does recover nicely from it. Still holding the lead at the moment. Marts is on 82,000. Kim, 124. NMR ELO records are almost identical. 4 points off in 4380 versus 42 to 81. I think I'm 42 to 81. Although I don't think that's updated. It's probably gonna be 45, and I'm trying to think. 4585, I think, is what it's going to be after it updates, because Arcadian and TNP show. But yeah, we are very close in ELO. 131 for Marts, 184 for Kim. It's my ELO. Yeah, exactly. I don't obsess over ELO too much. I don't really care. I mean, my personal thing is, as long as you have fun and as long as you're enjoying playing Tetris, it doesn't matter what the stats say. Then again, I have good reason to say that I do have quite a low elo for my PB, but that's because I don't play much comp. I mainly just commentate because that's what I like to do when it comes to Tetris. Marts has now taken the lead here. Has a clean board. Kim is setting up in column 7 by the looks of it. Could try to transfer the well. Nice adjustment with that Z piece, but will opt to transfer the well rather than go for the Tetris. And Tetris for Kim, pretty close here as we're approaching 100 lines or so. Mart's not opting to go for a J-tuck there. We'll just put that L piece down. So we'll have a hole in row 2 that he will need to deal with at some point. Probably in the near future as we're approaching the, well into the second half of level 18 play here. Level 19 will come at line 130, so these players have roughly 30 lines to go, which is 7 Tetrises and a bit of change they have to work with, which is plenty of time. Plenty of time, but when these players get to about line 120-ish, or well, not even line 110, is when they're probably going to have to start thinking about 19 strategy in the back of their mind. But it's neck and neck. 242 Marts, 242 for Kim, but Marts with a couple misdrops here does get that L piece over for a burn, which will be crucial, but double flips the Z, and Marts is done at 242. So Kim will earn his first points of the season, takes game number 1. GG's. And Marts says warm-up is done. He's not playing around anymore. That is a point on the board for Kim. But GG's to both players. We'll increment that seed and go up to 5-7. And we have a ready from both players. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Kim looks like is going to choose level 18. It is your level pick, Kim. You can choose 15 if you want to. Up to you entirely. Although, considering the fact you're hovering over the 8 right now, I'm assuming you're going to choose level 18. 18, good. All right. Let's go ahead and get game number 2 of set 1 underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we are underway once again here. Kim looking to... Oh yeah, there's the Remy cameo in the background there. Summer B saying it's tit for Tetris. Ooh, early shift there for Kim. DAS players worse. Oh, any player in general. Early shifts can happen regardless of playstyle, of course, but most commonly happens to DASers. It is a painful feeling. It hurts. It's the Tetris equivalent of like a kidney stone, like an early shift or like something caused by that. It's like a kidney stone. Not that I know what kidney stones feel like. I'm 21. You would hope that I don't. But they're just such an inconvenience, and it just makes you feel horrible. Which I assume is what a kidney stone would be like. 110 for Marts, 104 for Kim. Both players with clean boards. Potato says, I've never had a kidney stone, but I wager they're quite a bit that they're worse than an early shift. I mean, I don't know. You've never had one. You passed a bladder stone once. The whole building hurt. Ouch. Hope you're good. I am not looking forward to in eventually at some point being the age where that becomes more common, but I'm a good ways away from that. I think if I was to have one at 21, it would be a bit concerning, but I'm fine. I'm in decent health at the moment. 151 for Marts, 179 for Kim. Stay young, stay fresh, don't be the likes of me. Tetris for Kim here. Let's actually talk about Tetris here rather than really painful health thingies. Tetris for Marts. Both players continuing to stack cleanly here, and it's, again, a very close one. Nice skim there for Kim. Tetris for Marts. And Tetris for Kim. Players trading Tetrises back and forth, but just an 8,000 point gap. Oh, but Marts doesn't get that T piece all the way over. That hurt a knock. That's fine. 275 for Marts, 261 for Kim. Tetris again for Marts here. Ooh. Hope your cat is okay, Rogue. Kim is gonna take a triple here, which will allow Marts to take the lead now at 322. Kim at 314. Well, that's good. That's good, I suppose. Adjustment there for Kim, and that will allow the skim there with that J piece. Bar over, dirty Tetris for Kim. Players are gearing up for level 19 transition here in about 20 to 25 lines or so. Marts is ahead by a Tetris and a bit of change. Kim is digging here, which will allow Marts to potentially extend this lead, should he be able to get the pieces that he needs here. We'll put that Aki bar over. S piece over to the left, bar over, Tetris for Marts. But now Marts is going to be the one digging here. Kim is clean. Waiting for an S or a Z or a T. We'll get the T piece and bar over Tetris for Kim. Kim has set up the Vits here. Are we about to see a TNP clinic? Well, committed to the Vits, but doesn't have the best board. We'll still get it. It's the Vits. Both players now just less than 10 lines to go. Have to make sure that they have good boards for this level 19 transition. 2 lines to go for Marts, 4 for Kim. Marts goes in at 434. I want the worst viewers, Bleak Kisser. I do not want the best viewer. Whoever wants the best viewers? I don't. Get banned. Spam. Marts continuing on level 19 here. Kim has 1 line to go, wants to go in with a Tetris, but will skim, goes in at 402. So Marts with a slightly higher transition score. Tetris for Kim. Marts leading by 13,000 points, and once again employing the strategy of just needing to survive on level 19 here. Scaling back the aggression, just try to get higher in levels. Kim with an early shift of that Z piece. Now that's gonna hurt, but Kim is keeping low on the board. Providing he can find some burns, should be able to get out of this, is low enough to. 477 for Marts, 438 for Kim. Kim doesn't get that Z over and is gonna top out at 438. So Marts, 481 is gonna take game number 2. We are tied at 1-1. And we're going level 18 again here. Players are ready, so let's get game 3 of set 1 underway. Who will bring us to match point here? Let's see. Count it down from 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And underway once again for game 3 here. But yeah, Kim's first division here was Silver 62. Finished with a 2-6 record. Got 1 win against both M149 and Arbara, which 2 very good players to get a game off, or get a match off of, if that. And has already taken a game off. Marts looking to get his 3rd win in his career. Tetris for Kim, currently leading 96,000 to Marts' 73, so a Tetris lead, which Marts is going to bring down with that Tetris here. Marts with a bit of a messy board will take a triple. Tetris for Kim takes back the lead. And Marts decided to put that Z piece there that will create a hole at the bottom of the stack. Now Marts can get rid of this with the right pieces, but not getting them, so gonna put that bar in a column 2 instead. Now has to get that well back over to the right. Kim takes a double there and will open back the well bar over Tetris for Kim. Now with a Tetris and a half lead, 150 for Kim, 113 for Marts. And Tetris again here for Kim. Puts that Aki bar down. Straight away, once again, Tetris ready, and Kim gonna get another Tetris. And Mart's gonna get a column 3 Tetris there with the Atom Well. Very nice. Named after Adam MTS, of course, rather than me. I don't think I have anything named after me that isn't just my channel. So, unless maybe someone will come up with something. Maybe I'll invent an adjustment, and people will refer to me with the adjustment then. But maybe one day I'll have to tinker and experiment. 243 for Kim now, 170 for Marts. So Kim now ahead by 73,000 points, which is pretty much 3 Tetrises. And they're at a similar line count, so Kim with a very strong start. 289 at line 66 is very good pace. That is, if you can keep it up on for a high 500k transition. But Tetris is unpredictable. You never know what can happen, and Kim could very much use a bar here. Going to take a couple burns. Keeps the board at a level field, and we'll get a Tetris there. Tetris for Kim, and we'll take the triple to bring the board back down. And Mart's going to also get the Tetris here. Both players' boards are clean. Kim gonna get another Tetris here. Mart's board is a little bit uneven, but with those pieces, we'll even out a bit more. We'll get another Tetris there for Marts and for Kim. Kim now ahead by almost 100,000 points. Now ahead by 100,000 points, 389 to 269. Hey now, Marts. Kim now ahead by over 5 Tetrises. And Tetris again for Kim. Pressure going to be really on Marts now to try to bring down this deficit. Still has time before level 19, of course, but if Kim keeps this up, then Marts would have to go pretty aggressive, which we know he doesn't tend to do recently. Has preferred to sort of steady the ship when it comes to level 19, which of course is not a bad thing by any means. I mean, it's better to be burning and staying safe rather than topping out, going for something that is never going to happen. Kim is Tetris ready here, waiting again for long bar. 460, line 104. Very good pace here for Kim. Gets another Tetris. Marts is going to continue to misdrop, and is going to top out at 310. Kim on 506 is good for game 3. Kim, feel free to play this out. Let me just quickly bring up the stats here. Kim's PB is a 668 from the, at least the last time the ELO was updated, so this could very well be on for something here. If Kim can keep this up. Is on, has 2 more Tetrises in the chamber. Oh, but, oh no. Can't let the nerves get to him now. Come on. Nice skim there with that bar. Nice flat burn there. Avoided the temptation to put that bar vertical. Goes in at 559. Great transition. Bar over Tetris for Kim. Avoids the curse, at least for now. Now, Kim doesn't even really need to go aggressive here if he's looking to try to get this. He's already won the game, of course, but I think we all know, without saying the word, what he's trying to go for here. Currently on 597. And some very good 19. Gets the T-spin on level 19. Very nice adjustment, setup, and execution there for Kim. Level 22, 609. Remember, 668 would be what he's trying to go for here, and is by piece getting there. Gonna take that triple. Nice restraint to resist the temptation to go for that dirty. Or not dirty, column 6, I think it was. Getting there piece by piece. 634. $641. At this point, a Tetris would do it. You get 30,000 points for a Tetris on level 24, so if Kim wanted to go for it, if he gets a Tetris here, this would be PB. Kim needs a bar, though. Opens it up, but it's no good stacking that board. Oh no, board is getting a bit uneven. Needs a bar. Where's that bar for Kim? Oh no, 654 was just 14,000 points away. No bars at all. Horrendous drought for Kim at the worst possible time. But GG's, great game there for Kim. Found an apartment. I'm going apartment viewing on next week. I'll be taking the week off of doing Tetris streams. I have 5 apartment viewings booked for the first 3 days alone. But we're still looking. Hey, 654 is still a great game. And, yeah, I would very much, well, I would like to consistently get a 664 at least. Both players ready to go for Game number 4 here. Marts needs to win to stay alive in the set. Can Kim capture his first win of the season? Let's see, and countdown from 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we are underway once again here, and let's see if Kim can follow up that great game number 3 with an even better game 4, or hopefully not. Hopefully we won't get a El Clasico moment. Although Marts is not having a good opening here, having a bit of a rough board right now. Some holes in rows 4 and 5 really causing him trouble. Let's get that Z piece over. Currently it is with Kim, 75,000 to Marts on 37. So Kim is ahead by 38,000 points, but Kim hangs his T piece and doesn't get the bar over. So Kim is in trouble here. Trying to flap her, but can't do it, and it will be El Clasico for Kim. 76,000. Marts, you're in a chase down. You need 77. Tetris will do it. Marts is set up. And bar over Tetris from Marts. Unlucky Kim. Marts takes game 4. But that means we will now be going into game 5. And on this channel, game 5 can only mean one thing. It only goes by one name here, and it is gonna be the Guinness game. That is right. We don't call it anything else here. There's no other fake names that you can call this. It is just, and only will ever be, the Guinness game. And we have 2 readies here. It's 8A, the seed. Let's go ahead and get this underway for game 5, the Guinness game. Winner takes all in TNP Silver 64. Who will win set 1 here? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we are underway once again for the final game of this set. Of course, there will be another set immediately after this, as TNP is 2 sets, unless agreed beforehand. And since I don't believe anything was agreed beforehand, we will be playing the scheduled 2 sets. So after this, we will reset the scores, reset everything, and go again as if nothing well, it won't be as if nothing happened. The points will be probably different, but we shall see. Martha's gunning for his, I believe, 853rd win of his career. Might be the... Actually, might be a bit more than that. Might be 8... hang on, let me see. Let me check the results here, because... No, I was right. 853. Because the Tree Priest game is not until later. 121 for Marts, 85 for Kim. So Marts currently in the lead, although that hole in row 2 is going to impact his ability to make Tetris here, but puts it to the bottom and now is set up on row 2 here. Kim gets a skim there. Tetris from Marts. Kim is Tetris ready. And is going to cover the wall just as the bar arrives, but it was nowhere good really to those pieces, so no worries. Kim will get another Tetris there to go up to 123 and puts the Aki bar down. And we'll get another bar over Tetris for Kim. And I think I need to either get new glasses or have these frames adjusted because they are so uncomfortable. Granted, I haven't worn these in about 2 years, so they're probably bound to be a bit uncomfortable, but man, they hurt after only like 30 minutes of being on. So they're probably too tight, or I just need to get them changed out for something else. I haven't gotten a new prescription in a bit, so I probably need to get an eye test when I move. Tetris for Kim. Kim's board a bit messy here, but we'll take a triple, bring that stack down. Although these were never the most comfortable glasses anyway. Kind of got sharp edges to them. I should have probably gotten a much better pair, to be honest. But that was when I was, like, I've had these glasses since I was about, I want to say I was 17? So that also probably explains it. I am not 17, so. But I've just not gotten new ones, so. Marts 295, Kim's 217. Marts is leading by 77,000 points, so Kim will hope to get this stack cleaned up sooner rather than later, as Marts' board is clean and he's only going to be able to extend that lead out the longer Kim is stuck in this with this messy board. But nice adjustment of that S piece to accommodate for the bar. And Kim is nearly out of this dig here. Adjust the T to accommodate the L. And yeah, we'll be nearly out of this. Marts is Tetris ready, gets the bar over, gets the Tetris. But now ahead by 120,000 points, 30 lines to go until transition. And Marts is ahead by 5 Tetrises here. Kim gets the board clean. Tetris ready, bar over, Tetris for Kim. And the winner of this set will get 6 points towards their season's total. It'll be 6 important points for both of their seasons, as although they are polar opposites of their seasons, Kim is really only getting started. Marts is getting towards the end, as after this 3 more sets, another one against Kim and then 2 against Tree Priest. Marts is currently in the hunt for promotion, so a win here would be crucial. 407 for Marts, but 306 for Kim. Kim tops out at 306. A misdrop of that L piece, just couldn't recover. And Marts is gonna take game number 5, and that will be a huge win for Marts. That's, I think, Marts can probably correct me. I'm not a master of knowing the amount of wins, but I think that's win 853. If not, it's in the 850s. But GG's to Marts. I mean, it wouldn't be unlike Marts if he's played games in between the last time I restreamed him.